Oh, oh, we got people. We got, oh, good grief. You guys are quick. I was late. I mean, I was almost late because I was getting instructions. And so let's see already. Look at this. Susan, hi, and Jamie, Cynthia, Jean, Gail, Melissa Abrahams. Thank you so much for them leaves, Melissa. And the puzzle. I'm excited about the puzzle. And Sue and Debbie Hayes. Hi, Debbie. Oh my gosh, and Joy Mitchell Carter. And Johanna, I love her name. And Barbara Ferris. And let's see. Maureen Stuckey, hi. Good evening, everybody. Good evening. I'm glad to see all of you. Now, gosh, I just rushed. I just really rushed. I didn't know if I was even going to be able to come on live because I was getting instructions from my daughter. Okay, wait a minute. I'm reaching around. Oh, here it is. I was getting instructions from my daughter because she's leaving in the morning. Oh, you didn't put the puzzle together? Oh, you picked it up free somewhere. Okay, I was wondering, Melissa. Yeah, did you see? I put it together. It took me an hour and a half. It said that it should take like Oh, Jamie, it's your birthday. Happy birthday, Jamie. Yes, mine is like on Tuesday or something like that. I'm going to be at level 69 already on Tuesday. Holy smokes, yeah. Happy birthday to you. Boy, there's a lot of October birthdays. There is so many October birthdays in our family that I had to change my daughter's birthday. I had to just change it. I just told her birthday's now in March. We changed it. Yes, because we have too many October birthdays. I was at my other daughter's on the 16th was her birthday. And yeah, it was her birthday on the 16th. And mine's on 23rd. My mom's on 24th. My daughter's on 25th. There's just too many. Well, my mom's in heaven now, so she has to. Yeah, gosh. So she has to just celebrate her birthday with the angels, and that's what she's going to have to do. And yeah, it's so many. Yep. So you're a Scorpio. Scorpio. Yep, I like being a scorpion. Okay, got me. I just wanted to get me some paper here. You know, I didn't even know till 5 minutes ago what I was even going to do. My crafting addiction. Hi, everyone. River City. Oh, my gosh. You guys are wonderful. Thank you. Thank you so much for coming. I just want to get some paper here cut to my easier to deal with here with the small cutter. So I'm just going to cut these down because my one daughter is a nurse, and well, she got an opportunity to go work in Tallahassee, which is about 3.5 hour drive from here. But when you go, you like sign a contract. She's signed a 2-week contract to go to a hospital in Tallahassee because because of the hurricanes. Because of the hurricanes, they need nurses up there because the hospitals from the areas that were hard hit. Hi Jane, hi Danica, hi and Clara, hi. Yeah, the hospitals that the towns that were hard hit, you know, in those hospitals, there's some of the hospitals that are just not be able to um take patients and such as that. So yeah, they're needing nurses. So she's going up there for 2 weeks, which means we get Jeffrey for 2 weeks. So we had to get all the instructions of, you know, we're going to be, me and Papa's basically going to be taking care of him. And then my other daughter next door, she's going to be the one to get him back and forth to school. And so we had to get all of the instructions. So, and I just now jumped into this room. I took everything off my desk and threw it in the laundry basket so I'd have space. Yeah. So, yeah. So today we're going to make, we make ATC cards and we make AT coins, ATC, which are coins, artist trading cards and artist trading coins. Hi, Anne. And so I want to make matching sets of a card and a coin. And I thought those would be fun, just a card and a coin that matches to have to put in a card or in a happy mail, which a card is a happy mail. And so yeah, and so I want to use, and I'm going to make mine all kind of like a I want to have mine sort of vintage. I'm going to do sort of vintage Tim Holtzy kind of thing, you know. And so I'm just going to cut. Oh, silly Elizabeth, you should have cut. Well, no, that's okay. So I'm going to cut a few card shapes out here, the 3.5 by 2.5. Okay, and so then I'll have them. Oh my goodness sakes. Hi, Lottie. Oh, so, okay. I'm going to try and keep an eye on the chat because I'm not so good at keeping my eye on chat, as you all know. And Erin Morrison, yes. Erin, I did the puzzle, so now it's your turn. And so I asked for some ideas of what to do with this puzzle because the puzzle was made in 1933, or it was first done in 1933. So it was made in the 30s sometime. And then people had already signed it that had put it together. So I want to send that puzzle. I want the puzzle to go around. I just think it'd be so much fun to put that puzzle together. I mean, when you know, I'm not sure exactly how to find out who all wants to even do it. But then you just sign your name to the puzzle or to the list that will be in the puzzle. And then I thought maybe if you just send me a postcard, or I'll put my phone number even on it. I don't care. I ain't scared. And then it'd just be fun to see it travel. But I don't know how to keep track of it traveling. So keeping track of it traveling is going to be, okay, wait a minute. What am I doing? 6. Okay, yeah, I want this through now. Is that just, that's what I don't know, is how to keep track of it traveling. Not that I even want the puzzle back. That's not important, but because I put it together and it was fun. And I know the, hi, Judy Johnson, Johansson, Judy Johansson. Hi, how are you? And Kathleen Elliott. My goodness. Set up a Facebook page. You mean for the set up a idea? Yes, a Facebook page. Darnetta Clink Scale. Hi. A round robin kind of thingy? Yeah, for the puzzle. A Facebook page just for the puzzle. Yeah. Hi, Angela, all the way up there in it's not California, it's Canada. Yes, Darnetta. Darnetta, I don't think I've heard your name before, so I am so happy to see you here. I am so happy to see you here, Darnetta. Isn't that a cool name, Darnetta? That is really cool. So, yeah, that'll be fun. I just think, just because it's so old, it is just, I mean, 85 years old that puzzle is. And the first person that signed it just signed it his mama in 1933. And I just think it'd just be fun for it to go around. And so, and Messer Designs is from California. Janie's from Arizona. Bootsy, oh my gosh, Bootsy is up there in New York. He's up there underneath the JFK airport. That's what I always say. He's underneath the JFK airport. So when airplanes take off from JFK, zoom, they go over his house. I think that would be awesome. Joy Mitchell Carter, Kathleen Elliott is in Texas. Darnetta is in St. Louis, Missouri. Yeah, underneath, Gail, because if he sits in his backyard and as the airplanes leave the airport, I mean, they are like right on top of her, so he's not like under the airport, like he's not under the tarmac, I guess. But you know, you get it, yeah. And so, Vancouver, Washington, Cindy. Jean Bennett is in Massachusetts. Oh, you're near the Apple computer spaceship? Yes, they have a lot of Apple stuff up there in Washington. Yes. Gina's in Vancouver, Washington. Yeah, it does sound funny. Upper Peninsula of Michigan. So you're almost you're almost in Canada, and Gail is in Indiana, the northwest part. Yes. Planes are going to get worse. Planes are going to get worse. One of the runways will be closed for repairs in the new year. So that makes, Danica's in Denmark. Danica, that is so cool because I watch Katrine. Katrine is in Denmark. So by watching Katrine, we have learned a lot about Denmark. I don't know if you watch Katrine Hansen, but she's in Denmark. And we have learned so much about Denmark from Katrine, which is I think awesome because I love learning, and I love learning new things. So yeah, Bootsy, you're used to listening to them. So you're Gloria. Okay, which one's Gloria? Oh goodness. Hi, Gloria and fairies. We were affected by the awful storm that was by Duluth last week. In Georgia, Duluth, Georgia? Speech fairies. Like Speech Fairy, she helps children that need help in speech. Yeah, it's fun to see where everybody is from. Where are you, Gloria? Duluth, Minnesota. Oh, I've been to Duluth, Minnesota many times. Hi, Papa. Are you going to bed, darling? Good night, sweet. Would you get me water before you go to bed? You're so sweet.
You want drink in it or just water?
I don't think I have any more drink, but if I do, I would. Yes. Um, Duluth, Minnesota. Oh, because see, I've been to Duluth many times. I was born in Cloquet, Minnesota, and which is not far from Duluth. And but I lived actually in Esco, which Esco is like halfway between Duluth and Cloquet. And so I still have relatives that are barely alive. Oh, there was a terrible storm over the lake by Duluth. Yes, Duluth is right there at the tip point of Lake Superior. No, I didn't hear about that. I'm gonna have to look that up. My goodness. Oh, your husband was born in Duluth? Oh, cool. And you have a cousin in Duluth, Gail. Oh my gosh. And you, Debbie Hayes, are you in Duluth? Oh, yes. The internet has made this world so small. And I think that's wonderful because it's, gosh, we've learned so much. We've met so many people. No, gosh. Yeah, I don't know a lot of my cousins. I have a lot of cousins, but it's sad to say I really don't know them. Um, our family is close as far as, my children and my husband, but as far as, grandchildren, great grandchildren, as far as cousins, it's like, yeah, I hardly know them. I wish I knew them. Yes. No, 2 hours east on the western tip of Michigan. Western tip of Michigan. Okay, so Debbie, my one of my sons lives in Michigan. He lives in Allentown, Michigan. Allentown. Is it Allentown, Allenville, Allen something? Yes, to I've tried to contact some cousins through Facebook, and I've sent them messages, and they like send them back, and then I send another one and I don't hear from them anymore. And so yeah, it's, oh goodness. Hi Dana. Yes, snow would be nice in Florida. One day, only one day. Only one day's worth of snow. That's all we want. No more than that. And so I'm cutting pretty many 3.5 by 2.5 cards. Thank you, my sweet child. Can we put it right here? Okay, thank you, darling. Okay, and I'll be in there in a little while. We have 2 hours. Okay, sweetie. Oh, you're getting depressed about winter? I look forward a little bit to the Kowalski. Okay, there is Tanya Kowalski. No, Kowalczyk. Kowalczyk. That's it. I remember now. Gosh, it snowed in southern Maine last night. Wow. Yeah. Oh my goodness. That's that's cold early, isn't it? Cold early? Early cold. Okay, so that's enough of those cuts. But the next 3 or 4 months will be very busy for Johanna. Me too. I love the fall, but not what comes next. The day's getting shorter. It's so depressing. Oh, you made some fabric dangle paper clips yesterday. I just love using the paper clips. Yes, our temperatures have not really dropped yet. You can't send me any snow in a box, Melissa. I don't know why. Oh gosh. But yeah, I am looking forward to getting a little cooler because it does get cool enough that we can have like a little like a campfire. We love our campfires. And so I'm looking forward to that, to having our campfires. And and we do that. We try to at least like every Friday night is usually our campfire night. And we might make s'mores, or um, we might make s'mores, or we might roast hot dogs or something. Hi, Stacy. Oh goodness. Oh, I guess it would be expensive, Gail, to send snow. Oh my gosh. I have to do Frankenmuth's beach fairs. My son lives there, and that's in Lower Michigan. It's a beautiful town. Oh, yes. Now my son, like I say, he lives in Michigan, but he's hoping, well, he was hoping that before the first snow fell that he'd be here in Florida. But I don't know if that's going to work out for him or not. I'm ready for him. So we have the famous, beautiful and famous Stacy. I have a video on paper clip button tassels. Oh, paper clip button tassels. That does that sounds interesting. I want paper clip button tassels. So Stacy, I have bought 3. I got the same ATC book that you have, and then I have 2 more, 2 other ones. So I have 3, but I haven't really had time yet. I've been busy. I can't believe I've been busy, but I've been busy. And so Gloria Adams, marshmallows on the campfire. Yes, absolutely. We love having our campfires. It's like it's so fun to talk around a campfire. It's addicting to do the ATCs in those books. Yes, it is. You can just start on one and go to the next. You want to try every one. Yes. So I'm gonna like I say, I have, let me see, do I have the one? This is the one I got today. This one is called Trading Cards, Techniques, and ATCs. And so this one is by Lisa Volrath, Michelle Charles, and Tim Holtz. So, and there's some neat, pretty neat, really cool ideas in here, but I've really not looked through them so much yet because I just got it today, and I didn't even get to get into my mail early because these are so neat though. But I'm going to go through that, and I'm going to, because I really do want to get more into my ATCs again, because I did them a lot, and then I do so many different things that then you learn something new, and once you learn something new, you go to a new thing, and then you kind of put some of the old things beside you. Oh, it froze there last night, Georgia? Every time I see your name, I just assume you live in Georgia. I don't know why. But you live about 20 miles from the Indiana border, and you froze. Now, we do get freezing nights in the wintertime here, too, at times. But not many. Last year, we didn't get too many at all. Yeah, I'm done with that snow business, too. I missed it when I first moved to Florida. I really did. But now that I've been in Florida for like a long time, like how in the world long time? I've been here since 1963, and I was 14 years old when we come down, and I was 14 years old, and now I'm almost, gosh, in just a little while I'm going to be at level 69 in this game of life. Only plan to stay there for a year, though. I don't want to stay there long. But you know, after I get done being 69, I'm going to be 70. Isn't that horrible? No, actually, I kind of like, I don't have a problem with aging. I don't. I really don't. I think it's just fine. It's better than you know, not aging. It's better than, yeah. So, am I driving y'all nuts with this popping? Just don't. Yeah, we could count backwards, but what the heck? Now that I know that it's just the level you're on in this game of life, it's okay. Yes, I don't even know how many circles I have punched with this circle punch. I have punched so many circles, 2.5-inch circles. And so, but whenever I have like a scrap, if I have scraps of paper, I use the scraps. I cut circles out of the scraps. And yeah. And then, oh, I need some cake. Don't even say that. Jeez. I love cake. I ate some ice cream cake the other day at my daughter's house because that was she had for her birthday, and my sugar went up to like 350, so that was not good. And oh yeah. But then now they're gonna buy me a cake on my birthday. They're coming and they're bringing cake. I'm gonna eat really little tiny piece, just a little tiny piece. I should think that if you eat something sweet, if you're diabetic, then you should be able to just eat a teaspoon of salt afterward. Yeah, I know. I have been doing good though. I have been really doing good with my eating habits. And so doing much better. In fact, I am very happy for how much better I'm doing. Look at that. Yeah, I love them circles. Okay. And so, like I say, I want to get my bag that's got my. I keep this Ziploc bag, and I punch holes, and I just fill up my bag. Whenever I punch holes, I just punch them in. But I don't like. I like my coins to be, and my coins and my ATCs should be a pretty good weight. I don't like them to be just floppy. And so you had chocolate cake with vanilla filling today, and they were actually cupcakes. Are you leaving, Stacy, darling? Come back if you get a minute or three. Yes. So, but what I like to do is I like to stack. So because lately I've been getting a lot of you know, junk mail that's for voting and stuff. Everybody wants you to vote for them, so there's going to Annette Aussie Crafty lady from Tasmania, Australia. There's another lady from Tasmania. Her name is Grace. Grace is from Tasmania as well. Patricia is there. Hi. No, not leaving. I'm cleaning. in preparation for the weekend, so I won't be at the keyboard. Oh, okay. So you're going to be back and forth and in and out. Okay. One of the Halloween ATCs I made is an ATC AT coin combo. Oh, good. See, you're one step ahead of me. That's good. That's good. I would think so, Angela. You do some amazing things. Um, so I like to put a few together. And Dai, hi. Oh my gosh. And Dai's over there in New Zealand. And so I put a few together to make them thick. So I can make a heavier, it's a heavier coin. So, but see, so when I get these are all advertisements from people who would like for me to vote for them, and they talk about other people and make fun of them and stuff, and then they want us to vote for them. What the schmuck? Don't you be making fun of other people. I won't vote for you. Yes. Oh, throw the phone out the window. Yes. We get them too. I'm telling you. They are just so yes. So I put a few, the ones that's got like a image on it that I might use later. I don't put those in my stacks that I glue together, but depending on how heavy the paper is, I 5 or 6 I put together. So I am, because I'm going to do all of these as little matching sets, and I'm not doing them any theme except maybe a little vintage. Okay. And on the backs, I like to put, when I'm finished, I'm going to put, thank you, Patricia. Um, I am feeling better. I don't have that many bad days, but I do. This morning, in fact, this afternoon, I was laying down to take a nap, and the husband says, "Well, are you going to get up and do your live stream?" And I said, "Oh gosh, I just don't know." But and then after a while, I was feeling fine. So here I are. Here I are. Now, I always like on the back on the when I'm finished, I will cut out. I will punch out just a plain piece. And on that is where I will put my information, because always put your information on the back of your ATCs, the cards or the coins, either one. Always put your information on them, your name, like, or your handle, and your email address, the date that you made them, and if it's a theme, put that down. If it's a set, put down how many you made in the set. So this might be number 1 in a set of 6, something like that. So you're 1/6. So that kind of thing. So here I'm going to do, I'm going to get the same. I'm going to put this one on here now. And here I always use chipboard. I always use chipboard on my ATCs. Now, yeah, I always use chipboard. So sometimes I do things before I glue this on, but I looked for a tool that I have that I don't know where it is, and so I didn't find it. What punches like little slits and stuff on here, but I couldn't find it. I don't know what it's called, but I couldn't find it anyway, so it doesn't matter. I'll have to find it on another day. I like to do different things. I like to do, when I do my videos, I like to find assortments of things to do. Hi, Emily. Yes, hi so much. And Tanya McGuire. Tanya. There's Grace's world. She's the one. There's somebody up above Gracie that is also from Tasmania. And I said there's another friend from Tasmania. So I don't know if you know her yet, but there's one ahead up above that is from Tasmania. It begins with a D. Yes. How fun. So see, now here we have, So I want these two are going to be a little matching set. So that's it. Show's over. No, just kidding. So, and Emily, thank you so much for having my back. I don't know who in the world would want to take my, who would want to, be me, or, to, what did you say? They hacked my account. So there was another, there, there is, there was another page in my name that people were sending messages to other people, but it wasn't me. It wasn't me, but they had my name, my image, everything was there. So that was like really spooky. And so now this is chipboard. I don't know what the thickness of this chipboard is. Now this one's quite heavy. Now, if I were to be using like the chipboard off of a cereal box like that, I would probably use 2 layers of it because I like them to be heavy. I don't want them to just I don't want them to just be what am I trying to say? I don't like them to be flip-floppy. Okay, now I'm gonna get my something in my room smells musty. I keep getting this whiff of like a musty odor. I don't know what it is. Something buried, something. What's creepy? Oh, the creepy is the people that can take your profile. Yes. So always when I do something that is a bit vintage, I like to distress the even some of the things if they're not vintage, I distress, but I like to distress the edges. But what I do then is like if I'm going to do something that is got like a unicorn theme or a fairy theme, that kind of thing, I might then distress the edges with a light, like a light color. Yes, Grace, very good. Yes. Cereal boxes with Mod Podge. Yes, Karen, they become very heavy and stable. Yes, we don't like anything flimsy. I don't like anything flimsy. I'm tough person. I want everything to be in my life to be tough. Okay, now what I'm gonna do, let's see, what will I do? I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. Gonna is a real word, Is that supposed to be with these, right? Yeah. Okay. What I'm gonna do is let's see. Now, I'm going to, so if I want to cut, I think I want to sort of like make a belly band on here. So if I cut it right there with the circle cutter, it will fit right exactly on there. And then this on here, then this one will fit right exactly on there. And then you got to find your scissors. You got to look, see where they're buried. Oh, here they are. So my daughter, of course, she's got to crunch the numbers. She's going to be in Tallahassee for 2 weeks. She figures she's going to make about $10,000 because they actually pay her around the clock. Is that amazing or what? Yeah, they pay them around the clock. And so 24 hours a day they're paid. but they're going to work hard. They're going to work hard. Okay, see, now I've got a lot of this old Tim Holtz stuff that I have had for ages. I've not bought this stuff, and I can't tell you how long it's been since I've bought this stuff, and I just had it hoarding. And so I figure I don't want to hoard it anymore. I want to use it. Okay, so I want to have these to match. So if I make these like a belly band, do I want them that wide? I might not want them that wide. But let's see what I'll do. What shall I do with this? Not these here. These aren't Tim Holtz. They're spare parts, but they're like little wooden circles. I'm going to use them. But on this one, I'm going to use them on. I'm gonna use them on this one. On this one. Beetle Chick, hi, good to see you, my love. Oh my goodness. Oh, I had to get me a drink. I don't have my Yeti cup, so it's leaving a wet spot on my desk. I'll put it down on my chair. Okay, now how will I do this? Ooh. Sometimes I get like these little bags of beautiful things from other people. And look how pretty. Pretty in the city. Let's see, this is L-I-Z, Liz. I got to put those on something. L-I-Z. L, well, that's the extra L. L, and that's another Z. Z. And this one is an L. Okay. Now, I don't really need. Oh, well, let's put those up there because I'm not going to stick them on here. Do you know what I need to do? I need to plug in my glue gun. Where is it? Under this? Under this? Under some. Oops. I see a cord. Oh, that's it right there. There it is. I need to have my glue gun plugged in because, oh, where's that plug at? Doggone it. Oh, anyway. Oh, wait a minute. See? Oh, it's right here. This is the plug. This is the cord. Is this the cord? Yes, that's the one. I had to get my sewing machine off this table. It's in my way. In my way. So you go over here and plug. Oh, good grief. How do I get all this junk? Okay, now it's plugged in. Let me see. Yep, the light came on, so that's the right one. Okay, now let's see. That's kind of cool. Okay, so. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I like this top. It's very loose and comfortable. Everything I wear is loose. I'm a loose goose. I like loose clothing. I don't like anything heavy anymore. So that was on my Ross dress for, oh, that's getting kind of empty. Oh, I never did go to the Walmart after school specials. I never did make it. I was going to do that and get me some more of this school glue, but I didn't do it. So I put things off and put things off and put things off, and it's not a good thing. Not good. Not good. I think I'm going to use this glue instead right now. This, oh, did I? Oh, gosh, I'm losing my mind. Okay. So that one's going to go on here, and this one's going to go on here. I'm feeling like I'm missing something important. This one's going to go on there. And then maybe these little fleurs. Oh, they fit right in the little hole. cool. Did we get lucky there or what? I'm going to put that sort of toward the bottom because it's going to be like a belly band pocketish thing. Now, that one will stay in the middle. Now, but I'm one of those kind of people that I like a lot of stuff. Oh, I know what I want to use. Where is that ruler looking thing? Okay. Now these are like ruler things. These are stickos. They kind of look like Tim Holtz, right? I don't think that they'll stick anymore though because they're like old. But I'm going to get a piece of the ruler. I want a piece of a ruler. That's what I'm going to do. I want to get a piece of the ruler. Pieces of the ruler. And I'm going to put that down the side. All right, that's what I'm going to do. That's what I'm going to do. It might stick on there. It might be sticky. It might be sticky enough. I don't know. Sometimes here in Florida anyway, a lot of things lose their stickiness after a while. So that's not straight, Lizzie. Okay, let's get that straight. And so yeah, I better glue that. Put a little glue with it because it's not going to stick very good. Lizzie was the first one you wanted to tell. Oh, is that about being a grandma? I'm excited. I'm assuming you're talking about being a grandma because what else would you be excited about? Being a grandma makes you excited. Okay, I don't want to lose these. Now, and then I want another piece here on my little circle. And put that sort of on the edge of the circle. And then cut that like this, like thus. Thus. Okay. And put that right there. Now, let's see. Now this will go here. This go here. And then this one will go here. Now I feel as if I need to have, okay, this and this. I should have those. Do I have my darker ink? I know I have some darker ink. I just know it. Oh, I got stays on. Let me see. I need to have, I should have done this before I glued that. Can I get this? Can I get this on here? I just want to get the edges kind of defined. Yes, nothing like the grandbabies, you bet. I'm so excited that we're going to have Jeffrey for 2 weeks. I might not be excited after the 2 weeks is up, but he is such a good kid. I mean, and I'm not just saying because he's my grandchild. It's just because I've got some grandchildren that are nah, actually all my grandchildren are perfect. But okay, I don't have that. Jeffrey really is. We are blessed with him. He just started guitar classes, so he'll be practicing his guitar, and I'm really glad he's not taking drum lessons because that might tuba, drums or the tuba. No, guitar will be fine. So he'll have, I'm glad that he's into something because he never did want to go into any sports of any kind. So Okay, so now this with the black on the edge, that's much better. Okay, so I'm going to, all right, so I'm going to put just a small bit of glue on the edge of this, on the two edges, because it's going to make like a little belly band. Now, if I were to do it, now this one I could have went and used that piece and wrapped it around the back and glued it on the back. I can't do that on the circle, but I could do it on this one. But I cut it, so I'm going to do it this way. But see, you could just go around the back. And because then on the back, like I said, I put another piece of paper on the back that I put all my information on. Always put your information on your trading cards because they are trading cards. And so you want the receiver of the card to know where it come from, because sometimes these cards, they just go all over the whole world. Okay, what am I doing, Elizabeth Murray? Okay, I'm going to put a little hot glue there because I'm going to put this little rose, and the rose is like a little metal rose. It's like a little aluminum. So I'm going to put that right in the center of these. It would be fun to do these in themes, like Angela said she did Halloween, and that's neat. I think that's awesome to do them in themes, to do things in themes. I've never gotten much into Halloween, and not that I don't like Halloween or anything, but I just have not. It's just not been one of my, what did I put that? Oh, one of the things that I love fall. I love to do things for fall. And but Halloween I've never. Now this year I did do a little bit. I did some tags, and I went and bought Halloween cards for my great grandchildren, and because they were $2 for $1, $2 for $1 at the Dollar General. I mean at the Dollar Tree. So they got store-bought cards. They each got $3 in their card because that's how much money I had in my purse. $3, $6. They each got 3. So let's see. So that now I think I need to have. See, now doesn't this look like it needs more of something? It needs more. So I'm just going to put. Sometimes I'll take my gold rub-and buff. It's not rub-and buff that I have. Oh, your middle grandson was percussion at the school band. Oh, no matter how much he tried, he couldn't muffle the sound enough. Now he's more into the guitar, thankfully. Yes. Yeah. Maureen says she's not big on Halloween. Yeah, I don't know why. Halloween, though, it's quick. Halloween comes and goes quick. If you do fall, you've got the whole season. And so, yeah. I've got a little bit of Halloween decorations up on my kitchen windowsill. That's all I have of that. And so this to me right now is not looking finished. I have to have something. I have to have something else, I think, on it for some odd reason. I don't know. What does it need? But I'm going to leave it like that for now. I don't know if you've noticed in your life, but in mine, sometimes I can leave something like this and I feel like it needs something else. And I might, I might use some stickles, the color of this ruler, and maybe put some spots on it. Stickles, or I wonder if I can reach my stickles. I have so much junk in my way. Someone needs to come clean in my house. Clean in my house. Let me see. All right, this here. Oh, this is liquid pearls. Watch it be one of them that's clogged up. So if I go 1, 2, 3, and maybe down here, 1, 2, 3. I always put 3 spots. Even just that kind of helps. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that helped. That looks good. And Karen, Lisa Blight, hi, Vicki, and Karen. Hello, hello, hello so much. Happiness is in the house. Vicki. Oh, Vicki is saying good night all. So she's leaving already. So I didn't even get to see her. I hope my moderators are saying hello to everybody. Can you mix silver and gold in a junk journal? A junk journal, honey? Yes, you can. Anything can happen in a junk journal. So you can mix anything. It doesn't have to match. You are free to be. You use your artistic talent and you just go with it. That's perfect. So, okay, I'm going to put these 2 over here because that's all I'm going to do with them for right now. You know what I might do, though, is put a 1/4 inch round on these corners. I can't do it right now because that's wet. So, but that might help those. I might do that. Now those ones I did with the polka dots. And now, oh, you know what I want to do? I found this. This is this perfect. This is wallpaper border that I found at a yard sale. And I bought it. I should have bought all they had. It was only 50 cents a roll. I should have bought it all that they had, and then I would have been able to share some. So what I'm going to do with this is, okay, I'm going to get let me see how I can do it. Can I get, I want to be able, can I get a whole butterfly for my coin? Yes. Okay. These here, when you buy these punches, I don't know if anybody else, and they come with like a little cover on them. I take them covers off and throw them in the garbage. I have to be able to see what I'm doing on them. Okay, so there is what I'll put on the coin. And then I want, let's see, do I want this one? Yeah, I want this one for the, card. I just love my butterflies. I just think butterflies is gorgeous. I just love my butterflies. Now, you love her Happy Meal videos. Yes, I love wallpaper samples. Oh my gosh, yeah. It seems like I've been doing too many Happy Meal videos lately. I feel like some of these Happy Meals need Happy Meals need to go somewhere else. Somebody else needs them. I have too many. But then I don't have too many. When I get into them, oh my gosh, I just got a Happy Meal from 2 actually from Mona. Not Mona, Deborah Mayo. Oh my gosh, I can't believe how much she sent me. I can't believe. But you know what is so awesome about them is she sent me a grouping of maps. These maps are the most awesome things ever because, well, I love maps for one. I just love maps. And where did wait a minute. I gotta find what did I do with Bad boys, what's gonna do? What's gonna do when they come for you? Oh, there it is. It fell under my chair because it slid off of the window blind samples. How come I know nothing about window blind samples? Oh, but yes. Oh my gosh, my maps are so perfect, and they're all put out by. Oh, see, there's one I've already glued together. These are ones I cut out of some mixed media mashup pages. Okay, I don't want to use them in my stack. And then I like to pick them. I use greeting cards as well, and I use greeting cards, but I need a little bit more than that. Make sure that yeah, that'll be nice. What was I saying? Oh, my maps. Gosh, I love my maps that I got from Deborah. They are so awesome. I got them on my kitchen table. We've already opened my dining room table, rather. I got a very large dining room table, and so I can open the map and look at it, and it's just fun. I don't know how. I must be a bored child. I don't know, because I have fun looking at them. I got all I wanted for free fabric for window blinds. Gosh, I wonder where you would get them. Did you see those maps, Melissa? You should. Okay, I put the yes, Melissa, I've got plans for that. The one that I put, the one that is the whole United States, and that's what I want to do. I want to put like a pin, like a push pin, and a string outside of it, and then write who lives where. And I think that would be fun. I think that would be fun, and it's on a wall. I can do it with. I can do it with. It's my house. I can do whatever I want. If I want to poke holes in it, hey, I can do it. But yes, Papa loved the maps too. And in fact, we first went to the Mississippi map, and because he spent a lot of time in Mississippi, and when he was working on some waterway in Tennessee or something, Texas Rigby Waterway or something, when he was younger. And so we did a lot of reminiscing. He showed, okay, we used to go here and here and here. In the shade store samples, I'll have to go and look into that. I'll have to look into that. That'll be awesome. But yes, we had so much fun. So we were like all over in Mississippi where he was. And so, and then I've used the Minnesota part, because each, it's got the whole United States, but then it's got each section of the United States has a separate um, page. I mean, a separate map. It is just amazing. Now, these butterflies, I don't want to do a lot to those. So when let me see if I have my corner punches grew legs and walked away. So I'm not going to do the corners right now. I'll do them later. What do I do with that? That's what I do. I lose everything. I really have to clean my room. I love the butterflies. So now, see, I don't think I want to put any black edge on this. Maybe I do. See, now when I put a piece on the back, that'll cover this. See, I'll put a plain piece on the back to put my information on both of these. But I have this here. Oh, Melissa, you got a bunch of scraps from a curtain shop. Man, I bet you can go. Lowe's has some awesome paint chips and idea design folders with cool graphics on the fronts. Yes, I have been to Lowe's and I've borrowed accidentally extras of those, um, of those, the folders and the chips, the paint chips that I've borrowed. And I was surprised that in this book, in this book even that I just got. I just thumbed through it a little bit. But here on the back, they tell you what you can do with paint samples. So they encourage you to go rip them off. Well, not rip them off, but see, they're using paint samples. Paint chip samples. One of my favorite free art materials is paint sample cards. Perhaps you have some left over from your last home painting venture. They come in every size, shape, and color combinations. Oh, leftover. So you have to kind of pretend you're going to paint something. Okay, in here I've got just a whole bunch of words. Whole bunch of words. These were sent to me by somebody. Look at there. We can just put words. You're awesome. Much. Just find. Wish you were here. And look at there. That one says wish you were here. So you don't even have to have much on this, because that butterfly is really, what a day. Thanks much. Thanks. Hi. Best. So there, if you were to just do the wallpaper sample on here, and then this word hi. And very carefully put very little glue. Oh, you know what I should have done? Oh man, I should have done tonight. I'm going to do a video on it though. Is I figured out what I'm going to do with my leaves that I got from Melissa, and because I thank everybody who forgiving for that gave me ideas of how I can keep my leaves. And so I got a lot of ideas, and there was links to videos, and so I've been there and I've looked. I've been there, looked, and I know what I'm going to do. So when I do it, which will probably be in the next couple of days, I will do it. I might even do it tomorrow. I'm going to look at this. Now there is a set, and sending a set like this in a card to somebody. Hi, Anita. Oh, who's this? Anybody remember the person who does donation boxes for the Army wives? I have some stuff to send her, but I forgot who it is, and found some of my sea glass again, so I have to find those people. You know, oh, who I remember who does it for the Army. I remember somebody does it, but I've got to start writing myself notes. Also, girls, everybody and guys that are in the chat, did I say to you that we were going to swap Halloween tags? I went through, I don't know where we even had the conversation. I went through my I made the tags, and now I can't remember who it was. And I looked through my messenger messages, can't find it. I looked through my Cat Scrap and Lizzie messages on my Scrap and Lizzie page, and I can't find it. And I don't know who I made that deal with, that I was going to swap tags with you. So if you are in the chat, and yes, I got the book from Amazon. Yeah, the Amazon used books. No, it was just a private swap, Gail. Just a private swap that I was going to do with somebody. And I don't remember, because I don't know. See, it wasn't somebody from the art bar. It was just a personal swap. Just somebody says, would you like to do a Halloween swap with me? And I said, yeah, sure, why not? And now I don't remember who it was. I got my tags ready, but don't know who to send them to. So, but it wasn't within a group. it was just, oh, Carrie Porter was for the military wives. Okay. Yes. Yep, in the pink poodles. I just love what Stacy does. She just warms my heart in the things that she does for other people. You know, I got two little butterfly charms. Now it would go real good on right here, or real good right there. Now this one up here. And then that would make those ones perfect. Putting in the little charm on there. Now, when you make your, when you do fix a ATC, you keep in mind you can put dimension on them, but not a lot. You want these cards when the receiver gets them, if they're collectors, they want to put them, they a lot of times collect them in the little 9 card sheets that you put greeting card, you know, like playing cards. That's what they collect them in. So you don't want to go outside of the perimeters of the cards. You want to keep them in to where they're going to fit into those sheets. If you're doing them to trade. Now, if you're just doing them and you're sending them off to people who don't trade them, like just family or something, then you just can go hog wild on them and do whatever you feel like it on them. And see, then the little spots. Now, see, I'm putting, because I have this little kind of like orange right here, I'm just using that. But you know, and there's no orange on this thing, but now there is. And so, and that just makes it kind of fun just to put them. And so there they go. Then they match. And look how simple that was. And hi, Susan Hill. And also, what was I just going to say? Lost my train of thought. Um, Lost my train of thought. Okay. Now, but see, now that, oh, I was going to say a greeting card. A lot of times you can get a part of the greeting card front on one of them, another part of the greeting card front on another. And so you could even have, like if it's a birthday card, you might have the, because this can go this way too. You can make it landscape or profile. And so you can have it either way. So you, like if you cut the happy birthday here, but part of the image for this one, then you're doing good. See how pretty that was? Now I love that with the butterflies, but then I love butterflies. So I'm going to put them over there to dry. But now see, you can you can anything you want. Okay, now. All right, now let's see. Um, 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 um. Let's see, then when I fix my, okay, let's see. I have a little drink of my drink. All right, now. Okay, let's see now. Let me make another coin. Let's see. My junk mail circles. And I'm gluing them together to make it heavy. Gosh, I look forward to having Jeffrey for 2 weeks. 2 weeks. But that's going to mean 2 weeks of an alarm clock to make sure he's up in time for school. Susan, we get Jeffrey for 2 weeks because his mom is going to go work in Tallahassee. She's going to be a storm nurse. So apparently there's hospitals that are in bad need of help because they're getting so much traffic coming from the states, the hard hit areas. Now I have this here little piece of Coca-Cola paper. So yeah, Jen's gonna go over there and work for 2 weeks. She's leaving in the morning. She is so excited. She's one who absolutely loves her job. She loves being a nurse so much that she has gotten sometimes wrote up in like trouble. And yeah, in trouble because they say, oh, you spent too much time with that patient. Yeah, no. She's like me. She's like a talker, boy. She likes to talk and she likes to make the patients feel comfortable. And she makes sure she does everything correctly. And a lot of the places they say, no, get in there. You got 2 minutes to do whatever you have to do and then get back out. Sometimes it takes a little bit. Oh, Angela, you going to sleep, darling? Yeah. Pat is constantly talking about crafting. It is so good to see you, Pat Sweeney. So good. Since Pat is constantly talking about crafting and even has me watching videos on my laptop. I let her use my laptop since she doesn't have a computer videos, and I'll keep her company. Aww. Yes, I understand that, Grace. You get in trouble if you spend too much time with a patient. And I think as long as you get all your work done, I mean, you can spend extra time. Some patients need more time than others. And so yeah, you must. You give them the very best, um the very best care possible. Okay, I think I like this one right there. So I'm going to put that right there, and let me just go ahead and draw me a line. Draw me a line. Okay, I'm going to cut it here, and I'm going to make it over a little bit so I can flip it over. Okay, and that's where I'm going to cut that. That's where I'm going to cut that. So she is so excited about going to Tallahassee to work 2 weeks. And she said then she may come home like for a few days and then go back. But she said I can't extend her to stay because she wouldn't be able to stay away from Jeffrey that long. But yeah, she's kind of addicted to her child. Cool. I love this. This is going to be a good one. Coca-Cola. All my family are all Pepsi drinkers. I don't drink anything. Water. I am into the water. I've gone down to the water. You would sit with the dying and told you don't have to. Yes, you do. Very good. Very good. And my daughter, at one time, she worked for hospice. And she would go in. She likes to sing like I do. And so she would go in and she would sing. And even sometimes the family would say, oh, she doesn't understand. But how do you know that? Yeah, you don't know if they understand or if they do not understand. So she just goes by the feeling that yes, they do understand. I once went to see, it's been years ago now, but I went to see an elderly lady. She was at her end of her life, and she was actually a neighbor of mine. And I went and I brought my auto harp along. And her daughter, she says, "Oh, Mama can't even hear. She can't hear that." She said she's been deaf for years. And so I said, "Yeah, that's okay. I'm going to go ahead and play it anyway." I started playing my auto harp and I was singing like some hymns. And Ruth, the lady, started singing with me. And her daughter, Flo, was like, she couldn't believe it. She just could not believe it. But see, Flo was one that talked and nagged all the time. So I said, "Yeah, I know. Your mama tuned you out, girlfriend." But she listened. Do you see my rings here? These are really rings. Do you see them? Purple, and these are these are silicone. These are actual rings, but they're silicone. Look at this. Now see, I can't wear rings because my fingers, I got big fingers to begin with, and then they swell. But these, I just got them today. I just have to now, and I got these, they're called Enso rings. And but they're silicone. And what a lot of people use them, people who are like athletic and stuff, and they go to the gym and stuff, they'll put them on their fingers, the silicone rings, so that they have rings. But they're so awesome, and they're light as air. It says, yep, they last for and love lasts forever. They got such pretty colors. They got so many different kinds, but I but that's what they are, Enso rings. But I just ordered these two because I wanted to see what they were really like. So they've got some bigger than this and stuff. But then I looked on eBay. You can also get silicone rings on eBay. See, my fingers are very swollen already today. But they retain water. So sometimes, but the thing when they're not swollen, then they look all wrinkled. Then my hands, but at least when I'm swollen, my skin is smooth. That's like my feet too. When my feet swell, the skin is all smooth and pretty, and then the swelling goes down. I got all this wrinkle. Yeah, I'll let them swell. Okay, let's see. So there we go. We have the two Coca-Colas. Now, and now even on these, we're not going to need much. We're not going to need much as far as any more decoration because the the image is there and the image is just beautiful. So let's see, because here it says ice cold Coca-Cola sold here. And so here, these ones, you almost want to just leave them as they are. Now, what do we have? We have anniversary, we have birthday, best. Best would go for Coca-Cola. Best. And then and wish you were here. Now, if you were sending this off to like a friend that wasn't home or that wasn't with you, or a thank you, that one doesn't fit on there. It's too big. But wishes, best wishes. Isn't that pretty? So even if you did go over this with best wishes, that'd still be okay because you would still see you'd know what the image was. Let me see. Congratulations. With love. With love. So you could actually cut that one apart because it says with love. And congratulations, especially. These were sent to me by somebody that had these dies. And I kept saying, I want to get some dies of just words because I love these. These are so nice. Soon anniversary. And so I have to just do that one day. Just start looking them up. And here's another high. Which is cool. A lot of in here is a lot of thank yous. A lot of thank yous. It's good that I'm looking at these so I know what I have. Special. That's a good one. Special. You could put you are special. Luck, special luck. Wishes. Think, wedding. Happy. Good. Good on you. With. Good. You don't need words on the round one. How about for the ATC? Good night, Christy. Okay, hi. One says good night, Christy, and one says hi, Christy. Good is right in your top. Good, like this. Good. Actually, I don't know if we need, like somebody said, we don't know if we need that. Need any word. I love Coca-Cola. I collect. You collect Coca-Cola things? That's good to know. Okay, there's so many words and some of them are like tangled together. I should maybe be a way of I can put these, sort them. Maybe one day when I have nothing to do. Yeah, right. Just you. Thanks. Anniversary. Happy. You. It would be fun to do a happy birthday. Okay, I think here. Now, if you were sending this to a friend, I'm going to just go ahead and put wish you were here on this one and nothing on this one. But then I'll put matching. Actually, if I had more little things and stuff, I just love the paper. I think just the paper is just awesome. So I'm going to put the wish you were here, because then that I would send to like my sister-in-law who lives in Alabama, because I do wish she was here. But she's in Alabama. She lives now with her daughter. But see, there is perfect right there. Oops, I got too much glue on there. Do I have a paper towel? No, let me just wipe it with me. Oh, it'll dry clear anyway, so I don't have to worry too much about that. Wish you were here. And just leave this like this. And then, because I have this color and it doesn't matter, I'm going to give it just a little bit. There we go. That's pretty. This doesn't take much thought at all for that one. Let me put that over there to dry. Now, let me see. I'm going to do let me see. I wanna, I do wanna. do something. Okay, what's all in this book? What's in this? Now, this is a Tim Holtz kind of thing. These are stickers. Oh, these are kind of fun. Yeah, these are all stickers. A map. Little men. Little men. Little men. Okay, so if I use these, would go good on an ATC. And then did I see, and these are, and then these are round. I can make these match. It says Paris on it. Is there something here that says Paris? This would go. Okay, here's what I'm going to do with this one. I have, okay, what is this paper? Newsprint of some kind. Oh, look, it's on both sides. This is awesome. See? Sent to me. Can you just imagine? Oh, Maureen. Okay, ladies, I'm out of here. Okay, thank you for coming by, Maureen. Thank you so much. You are awesome. You are awesome. It's like the awesome blossom. I gotta get rid of this thing that's hiding half of my 87 viewers. Whoa. 87 viewers. That makes me like famous. Feel famous. I feel famous. Okay, what I'm going to do with this one, I'm going to take this piece and then I'm going to punch a piece. Let's see. I'm just going to punch. Actually, okay, I'm just going to punch this right here. I don't know what it says. Hopefully it doesn't say anything bad. I don't want any bad words. Oh, see? Now that doesn't want to punch that. So I got to fold it over and punch too. Sometimes if the paper is thin, it doesn't want to punch. So put another piece of paper with it and punch. That still doesn't want to punch because it's thin. Okay. Well, dog doo-doo. Ryan. Oh, Elizabeth. This is not good. This is not good at all. Oh, goodness me. Okay, let me fold it again. I am just, now, I got 4 layers. Four layers, and it cut. See, sometimes things won't cut if it's too thin. It just wants to jumble up in there. And so you have to, you can, I mean, if you've got a piece of, like cards and stuff, they'll cut. But now see, that one just gave me some trouble. Gave me a little bit of trouble. Oh, I've got to glue my pieces together. Here's my pieces. I got to get my pieces to make my heavier coin. My 10:32. Gosh, I just been running my mouth. Liz, you need to punch that along with the heavier piece of paper like cardstock, and it will punch with no problem. Very good idea. Yes, if I just used cardstock behind it, yeah, that would work because it just will not punch. Because I've tried to punch also like butterflies. I love to have butterflies punched out of vellum, and oh, they won't work. You've got to punch them with something. Yeah, with something. But a piece of cardstock behind would be perfect. Pat Sweeney, you're not a crafter. Oh, you're a quilter, aren't you? But you know. Yep. Loretta Rogers. Hi from small town, USA, Alabama. Now, what small town in Alabama are you in, Loretta? What small town, Alabama? My granddaughter is in where is she? Oh gosh, I'm so terrible at remembering. Near Birmingham. Oh, Sherry Van is my Albertville. My daughter is in Warrior. That's where she's at, Warrior. And you're in Haleyville, Alabama. Mount Callis. Well, a lot of you are in Alabama. Now, my granddaughter is in, no, you're Pat's friend neighbor. I'm Julie. Pat is hooked up, having her treatment. Okay. You know, Pat can craft and yes, quilter for 30 years. All right. Okay. See, I've been in and out of the chat here. Yeah, she's near you. Yeah. Rayburn, Alabama. Huntsville is about, there's a lot of Alabama people there. I love Alabama. We were in Alabama at the end of July for my granddaughter's wedding, and they got married in a town called, don't remember, can't remember. A Gulf Shores postcard. I don't think I do. Yeah. Where was it that we were? Livingston, Georgia. That's where, I mean, Livingston, Alabama. That's where she got married. And so we were up there. Oh, beautiful. I think all of Alabama is just so beautiful. It's got such um it's just the scenery. I mean, when we were going to Livingston, we were using the of course the what do you call that? The map thing, that tells you where to turn and what to go on. Holy smokes. It went yeah, in St. Cloud, yes. Pat's in St. Cloud. Go Minnesota. Yes. She's my Minnesota twin. That's where they got the Minnesota Twins name from. Yeah. Okay. The snippet rolls. Yes. Loretta Roger. Where God still lives and we exercise our rights and obligation to the Second Amendment. Yes, God lives in Alabama, I'm telling you. And so it's a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful state. And I love it where my granddaughter lives because she's like at the foothills of the mountains. And so it's like so beautiful. So beautiful. Okay, I'm going to put this on here like this. I'm going to try this. This paper is thin, so I know I can get away with this right here. And I'm going to wrap it. Because like I say, I put another piece on the back when I'm finished. When it's completely finished, I add another piece to the back of my ATC where I put my information on. Always put your information on the backs of your cards before you send them on so that, I mean, even if you just sign it with your stage name or whatever, but especially if you're sending it to somebody that is a collector and a trader, then you do. Yep, she's my Minnesota sister. Yes. I'm in Florida, Spring Hill. I'm in Spring Hill, Florida, in Hernando County, about 30 miles north of Tampa. Yes. Um, I got my little Scrap and Lizzie page, but I just really don't even know how to work it. I just am so because I see where people have a lot of YouTubers have their own little page where they can do some little swaps and stuff. And I would like to do that, which I've got a lot of my subscribers is just on my regular page, which I don't mind. I think that's nice. And yeah, I'm not good at Facebook, I'm telling you. Oh, your granddaughter is a nurse in Fort Myers. Now, Fort Myers is quite a bit south of us. That's where Kearhart lives. She's in Fort Myers. I went to Fort Myers one time for a seminar. It's beautiful. Yep, my daughter is a nurse. She's going to Tallahassee tomorrow to work in a Tallahassee hospital for 2 weeks. I don't know why that looks crooked. But see, now I have those two matching on there. But what I want to do is I want to, let's see, what do I want to do? Maybe I want to use a little washi. I don't have much here. It's all in the other room. Clewiston, Florida. Yes. Yes. Kearhart has been here to my house. She was going to spend some time with her brothers in the northern part of Florida. And she goes, on the way, I want to stop and see you. And I said, oh, I would love it. And so she come by. She spent about 3 hours with me. Oh my gosh. She is more wonderful in person than even on video. She is such a beautiful, beautiful person. When I talk about beautiful, I mean all the way through. And so, yes, I have met a few of my subscribers. I have one that I met that lives in Canada, but they come to Florida every winter. And so we met last winter. She'll be down now the first part of November. I can't wait to see her again. And oh gosh, I just love her too. And then I had a nice lady from New Hampshire. She too comes down and spends the winters. And so she came to see me. I have another friend Andy who lives in Newport Richey, which is just south of us. So we met at the Hobby Lobby of all places. That's a wonderful place to meet. So I met her. What does she go by? Did I see her in here? Um, I can't remember. She's got another name she goes by. Thank you, Lori. I know me and Lori have a swap going, but you're not the one that Lori, did I say that I'd swap Halloween tags with you? I don't think so. I think it is somebody else. I don't remember. And so, but Lori and I we're swapping. See, I don't really swap in no, we planned it. We planned it ahead of time to meet up there. What is her name on Lottie Faith? Lottie Faith. You've probably seen her. Um, and we planned ahead because she lives just a short distance down south of us. But she was going up to the Hobby Lobby, and we planned just to meet there. And it was wonderful. I met her and her husband and her mother-in-law, and they were all just as crazy as me, and I just loved it. And so, yeah, it was good. So I've met a few of my. Okay, it seems like there's even more than that. But I just love meeting my well, this takes up almost that whole thing, but that's okay. I'm gonna put that on there anyway. That takes up almost that whole thing, which covers up what, but that's okay. You still see some of the edge around. And then what if maybe I'll just use this one. Which I done cover. I cover a lot of stuff up doing this, but you can still tell that they match, right? Man, you can still tell that they match. Look, here's like a dancing ballerina. She looks like she's from Paris. And then there's one here too. I could put one on each one to make them a matching set. They're a charm though. If I had my thingy, well, I don't have my thingy. I could chop that thingy, but I think having one on each one might be a little overkill. I don't know. But see, this says Paris, and by having the dancing girl on here would make that more like Paris. You know what I could do? Instead of, let me see, to get them to match, maybe I could just take a piece of just a little piece of embroidery floss. Let's see. Oh, that doesn't match that pink. Okay, let me see. Pink and yellow. Pink and yellow. Let me see. That might be, that's good. Now, so if I take just a little piece of this and put it through the hole, now, if I have missed Lorraine Chubb, see that I was just talking about you, darling. Lorraine Chubb, that was my friend who I fell in love with dearly when she came to Florida last year, and she's coming back to Florida. What day you gonna be here? She's coming back to Florida. I'm so excited. Okay, so see, I could just put her here. She's coming to Florida and not far from me. So we get to get together. We get to get together. If I could just somebody to trust to help me organize my crafts, I'd be so happy. Me too, Sherry. You want to see my area around here? Do you know what I just did? My desk area here was so cluttered. It still is cluttered. I just went and got a laundry basket. Okay, mid-November. Alrighty then. Mid-November, Lorena's going to be here. I just love her. And handmade by Diana. Hi. And see how my mind goes? My mind is gone. Yeah, what was I just saying? What the heck was I just saying? I don't know what I was just saying. I was saying something. Okay, I don't see everything on the chat, and it moves pretty fast. Oh, the laundry basket. I just took a laundry basket and put everything that was in my way in the laundry basket. And there's the laundry basket sitting on that other chair right there. And it's full of my junk because I needed the space. So I didn't sort it or anything. I got to sort everything that's in the laundry basket. But you know what'll happen? That will sit there. That laundry basket will sit there, and I will just take stuff out of it as I need it because I'm funny like that. I don't know any better. I just do not know any better. Okay, so if I put, since I got little yellow, well, I should have more on there. Did I glue that on there already? No, I didn't. Why is my computer making such weird sounds? It's like it's listen. Oh, she's packing. I can help you when I am in Florida if you want. It would be my pleasure. Oh, that's cool. Anita, is that how you clean up your messes? Just throw them all in a box or a laundry basket or whatever? Cool. Yes. Yes, Lorraine, I hope you can come one day that you'll be here a while. You don't have to be here for a hurry. You don't have to be like in a hurry. Maybe we'll make a campfire outside and roost my weenies. Roast. I don't know. We'll do something. We'll do something. I'll fix us something to eat. Something to eat. Okay, wait a minute. I'm working on getting this thing through this ballerina's hole. I have to, because the other one I didn't like it because it was too not enough. Because it was too not enough. Pat and I were watching your puzzle video, and Pat was yelling at you to pick up certain pieces. Pat is a master puzzle builder, doer. She, like I said, we call them we fixing puzzles. She has at least 40 different piece sizes. Yeah, I need you too. I know it. Someday I'm going to get organized. It's probably after well, I don't know when. I don't know when I'll be organized, but I'm sure I'm sure it'll happen. I'm sure it'll happen one day. I know where most everything is. Most. I mean, I could throw everything in and be done. Yeah, there you go. See, if I had a really big house, if I had an attic, that would be good. If I had an attic, I could just put everything in the attic and just bring things down that I'm using. I don't have an attic. I've got an attic. I mean, there's space up there, but you can't get up there. So you can't put stuff up there. You can't like store things up there. I used to be, me too. When I retired, I thought, boy, I always figured, as soon as my kids is grown and gone, then I'm going to be able to clean the house once and it's going to stay clean forever and everything is going to be good. But you know what? That was a dream. Only a dream. Check Aaron's message. Okay. Let me see. I got to go by. But then my kids moved away. And I was always organized when my kids were home. Organized, clean, OCD, everything was fine. And something went bananas. Something went totally bananas. Now let me see. I'm gonna go up here and see what Aaron said up here. Check Aaron's message. I'm going, Aaron. Good night, everyone. Elizabeth, we will get together soon. Maybe in a couple Saturdays, not this one, but next. That would probably be perfect, Aaron, because I'm having Jeffrey for 2 weeks. 2 weeks. Oh no, he'll be with his dad anyway on Saturday. But cool. Oh, I hope so, Aaron. Oh, that would be so perfect. That's a piece so perfect. And then I'll have another notch in my bedpost or something. No. That's not that. But anyway, yeah, because I get to meet somebody else. I put a top to it. $65 for it just to show up. No way. Threaten me. I had a pro organized. My daughter threatened me. Had a pro organized schedule to put a stop to that. Oh, yeah. My son one time told me, he says, I'm just going to go hire Ed and hire somebody to come and take care of your yard. He didn't think my daughter was working fast enough. I said, no, if you don't like my yard, you don't have to come look at it. We got 2.5 acres that we is our yard, 2.5 acres. And that's a lot of acres. I mean, it's 2.5. That's a lot of yard. And my daughter was taking her time and she was doing a really good job. We got a lot of work to do in that yard. And so one of her tree fell over and everything. We have a lot of work, but I think the yard looks beautiful. And I said, no, don't you even. He goes, well, I can afford it. I said, no, that's fine. You can afford it. Go ahead. He's got somebody that comes and does his yard. So he thought he would just have that same person come to our yard. I said, no, we're good. Now, see there. Isn't that pretty? Isn't that beautiful? And that's beautiful. And I still don't have but this one color right here. And I'm kind of a little bit lazy to get up and get another color of this. Liquid pearls, but I just love the little spots. So we'll just make it more colorful. And if anybody doesn't like it, they can go eat a banana. There's another set. I think that's just beautiful. I think it's just beautiful. Oh, it's 10:55. I've got to get the show on the road because I go for 2 hours. I limit my lives for 2 hours. I think I've done. Pat loves to clean, but it's just her and her 2 cats. Yes, she has even come and cleaned my apartment since my 24-year-old daughter aren't good picker-uppers. Me and my husband are not good picker-uppers either. But most of the time I'll drop something in the floor and I just can't bend over to pick it up. I don't know if it's I just don't feel like it, or I always say I can't bend, my back hurts. But it doesn't hurt that bad. I could bend over and pick it up, but I just am lazy. And then my husband, right where he fixes his coffee, he's slosher. Well, he fixes my coffee too. But he's a slosher, so he's always sloshing coffee. So on the floor, right down there, there's always coffee splattered on the floor. And so, but I got this new foot mop series. It's a foot mop plan. I throw a little towel in the floor and then I spray down on the floor with like 409 or so. Well, it's not 409, it's that kind of stuff. Just give it a good spray. And then I take oh, yeah, you got to slosh your husband too. But that's all you have to do. Just stick your foot on the towel or whatever you threw in the floor and just wipe it up just like that. But then you got to bend over to pick up the towel. And sometimes I'll just kick it into the corner. Floor's clean, whatever. Now just throw it in the corner. But then I have to go pick up stuff when it's time to do the laundry. But anyway, this has been fun. Now, I didn't get much done because I run my mouth all the time, but I don't plan really to get a whole lot done. So I have my Coca-Cola set. Coca-Cola set. Says, wish you were here. And then I have my butterfly set, which I love my butterfly set. I'm going to go around. I think I might go around all of these with gold, with the gold robin buff. And then this one's the one that's got the belly band. And so that's that little set. And then I have this one is my Paris set because it says Paris right there. And there you go. That's all I did. So it must have took me half an hour to do each one because I'm in here 2 hours. Look at them. I think they're really nice. Now, that'd be fun to swap if 2 people swapped a set and start collecting sets that match, the matching set. I think that would be fun. Okay, Pat says hugs and love to all. Lizzie, Pat says to get a hold of her. I'm glad I came with Pat tonight. Normally I'm napping when she's in treatment. I think I still have Pat's phone number. I think I do. I need to call her. I love Pat so much. She's my Minnesota sister. Yes. Do you like that one? Maybe I should put that in your box, Lori. I do love the butterflies because I can make more because I got more of that wallpaper sample there. Yes. Okay. So of course, and everybody knows that I have to read a little bit before I leave you. So I always like to get my wisdom cards or something out. So I'm going to get three, one, two, three. Get my wisdom, positive affirmations. Okay. I help create a world where it is safe to love each other. Every time I meditate or do a visualization for healing, I am connecting with like-minded people all over the planet. Just, yes, Lori, thank you. And just like we were talking about, all over the planet. And Lizzie, can you give Pat my address? Okay, do I have your? Yes, I have your address. Okay, every time I meditate, I got to read this one again. I help create a world where it is safe to live each other. Every time I meditate or do a visualization for healing, I am connecting with like-minded people all over the planet. I rise above all limitations. Whenever I encounter a challenge in my life, I use the experience to learn and grow. And this is true. Sometimes we tend to, we're up against a challenge and we almost just give up and go take a nap. But I'm a napper. Whenever I encounter a challenge in my life, I use the experience to learn and grow. I release old hurts and forgive everyone, including myself. I could never get even. Revenge does not work because what I give out comes back to me. The buck has to stop somewhere. And that is true. What goes around comes around. And you be kind to people, they're going to be kind to you. And and that is perfect. Now, let me see. I'm just kind of catching on to some of the chat there. But now, when you have a request for me or a question for me, um, please please get on the join me on the instant messenger, on the Facebook Messenger, because that's where I do best. Either that or my email is going to be right underneath the video. It's underneath, I think, almost all my videos is my address, my email address, and you can send me an email or send me my Facebook message, and that's where I'm best at getting back to you or, seeing what you have to say. And so I always check my messages every day, but I have completely lost the message or where I made that deal with somebody to swap that Halloween tag. So if you're listening to me, send me a message on email, on my either in email or in my messenger. Okay, I'm going to let you all go now. And I'm going to let you all go. I don't know if Di is live. Usually she goes live right after me. And so if you don't watch Di, if you haven't been there, come on over and watch her. And I want to say to you that I love you and God bless you. May you watch out for every step you take, every move you make. And I will see you on the next video. God bless.